Alright, what is going on, guys? It's Paulo1, and today we have for you a 90 gun streak. Almost flawlessly dies at the end of the gameplay, you'll see that. But it gets a 90 gun streak with the ASM-1 on the map Solar, a pretty ridiculous gameplay. The gameplay did go a little long, so I did crop out the middle part, but you'll be able to see the final scoreboard. And he gets 2 kills with the DNA bomb when he calls it in, and the final scoreboard is 92-1. So you can tell that he got a 90 gun streak. So hopefully you guys do enjoy today's video. The gameplay is by Carnage Buffalo. You can go check out his channel down in the description below. Also follow me on Twitter if you don't already. Great place to interact with me personally. Also follow Carnage on Twitter. Those 2 links will be down in the description below. Subscribe if you are new. And today I'm going to be talking about how Apple will be creating a new thing that's pretty big, a car. They're going to be going into the automotive industry, and yes, it's going to be a big battle for them to fight against all the major brands like Toyota, Ford, GM. There's countless amounts. BMW, Audi, the list goes on. And a lot of other people, I think GM is actually the one that is saying that this is a bad idea and they shouldn't do it. It might be out of fear that they're really going to be a major competitor, which I see is possible. I don't know where this could go, but seeing that Apple is looking to go into the car industry is huge. Another big one is that Google is looking to go into the car industry, but that's another story. Today we're going to be talking about Apple, and you might be able to soon buy a Apple car along with your iPod, your iPhone, your Mac, and all the other stuff made by Apple. So Apple cars, they're obviously going to have a unique look to them, and there's a potential obviously that these cars are going to be affordable, and the fact that they're going to bring a brand new look to cars is really cool. The guy behind the sleek, Apple look, everything Apple kind of has its own clean look, and you can kind of tell by the product that it's Apple just, by looking at it, because it looks so clean. And I don't know, it has that like Apple look to it. And the guy behind that is Jonathan Ive. He's the mastermind behind the whole Apple theme and the slick design that Apple has, and he's going to be doing the same for cars. He actually has an interest in cars himself. He loves cars. He owns like an Aston Martin or something, and he loves cars, and he's going to be designing the Apple car and what they're going to look like. So that's pretty fascinating. That's pretty cool. That means that we're probably going to have some really futuristic looking cars coming out soon. Now, one bad side of this is that they're looking at possibly doing the building in China, which is unfortunate. We want obviously jobs in America, it being an American company, so that kind of sucks. But the good side to this kind of, I hate saying this, but the good side of this is that it will be more affordable for us consumers. The price will be down and more people will be able to afford Apple cars, which is kind of cool in the long run because Apple cars would look really sick. I can already tell you that. I'm sure they'll look nice. You can just Google search Apple cars. Those are all just prototypes. They're not actual cars that have been made, but I'm sure that they're going to look really cool and have that slick Apple look. So I'm really looking forward to this. They do have a lot of competition, but I think with Apple's really dedicated fan base that this could really go over well. Now, Apple is or an Apple car would be a much larger purchase than some kind of MacBook or iPhone or iPad or whatever. So I don't know how loyal these fans would be to say, oh nope, gotta get an Apple car, I'm loyal to Apple, gotta get one. I don't know if it's gonna be that crazy, but I'm sure that a lot of people would buy these cars. And also they are saying that they would really have an advantage over every other company in the whole battery life industry. Right now BMW does have the best battery efficient, I guess you could call them, cars. The i3 and the i8, they look really cool. If you haven't seen what those look like, I'll probably put an image on screen. If not, I'll leave an image down in the description below. But those BMWs look really sick. Now, I don't really know personally if the statistics show that energy efficient cars and battery operated cars are doing really well. Energy cars, I guess you could call them, are really doing that well. I don't think they are. I don't think it's really taken over the market yet, and I don't think it's going to for a very long time. But I don't know, as time goes on, people might want to be more green and things might change. And if they do, Apple is going to go huge because supposedly right now they are the most advanced in battery life and stuff like that, battery engineering. Everybody else has kind of gone stale and progress has stopped for all the other major companies that have worked on this. And supposedly, from what I've read, Apple is the most advanced in this field right now. So if they're able to bring that into the car fields and incorporate that into their cars, they could really go big if these energy efficient and these battery operated or energy operated cars go huge, which I think will take a very long time for it to, take over the market, a very long time, if ever. But, we'll see, I guess. Apple cars, really big news, guys. I thought I would bring it to you. Everything I talked about, articles, images, will all be down in the description below. You can check those out. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on Apple making cars now, and if this is a good idea or if they're just trying to make more and more money. Should they stick to what they've done in the past and just make like electronic gadgets, or should they make cars? Should they make more of kill the monopoly that's going on right now with these big, huge Ford, Toyota, and all these other companies, or should they just keep doing what they are doing? They are looking into buying Tesla, which is an American brand that started in 2003. They're just looking at going profitable in 2020, so 17 years to go profitable. Shows how hard it is to grow in the market of the automotive market and the industry itself. So whether or not Apple will be able to do well in this, I don't know. Apple's actually looking at buying Tesla for $75 billion. So I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be interesting to see how this turns out in the next 10 years. But anyways, guys, hopefully you're having a great day, and I'll see you later.